So this is going to be last one I do. Um, this one is a lot harder to sort of get in touch with and understand, but this is really a scalping sort of strategy. Um, I don't, or not strategy. What am I saying? It's more of a scalping method that a lot of people do use. Um, I don't use it because I've never been able to use it in the market. Um, but it's just there for your knowledge. Um, so yeah, so what you want to do is come to the 30-minute chart, and when you see three consecutive candles like this, where you got 1, 2, 3, what people do, they'd mark just like an order block the last candle before that move down, right? Now, like I say, it's a scalping strategy, so you're not going to be planning to get 100 pips a trade. You're literally going for like 30, 40 pips a trade, if that. Um, so what you want to do is once you've marked that zone out, you then put your entry point to the 50% mark of that supply or demand zone. Supply is the last one before the big move up, and your demand, oh sorry, I lie, apologies. Uh, your supply is the last one before the big move down, and your demand is the one before the big move up, right? So 30-minute chart, mark it up nice and easy. Got one there, got one there. This one's been filled to the 50% margin, there's still left a little bit of playroom above it. Right, you can then take your entry off of that one again if you wanted to. So you could have had a quick scalp where the price came back into 50%, you catch a quick, what, 80 pips? No, sorry, 120 pips, right? But again, it's a scalping strategy. You want to be in and out with this, so you're looking for about 50 pips, which you would have got there. Then again, you got another one. Price came back into that one now. So yeah, just second one here. This strategy is a little bit more tricky. I don't like it. I don't use it. But yeah, price actually grabbed liquidity on this one. So this one is invalidated. Uh, oops, yeah, that one's invalidated. But again, price came back in to fill it. Now let's find the bullish one. Okay, so your last red candle before three consecutive candles. Boom. Now price didn't fill the 50% margin on this one, but what did it do later on? Came to fill it in, and what you're looking at would have been an instant move to the upside, and you're looking at about 80 pips. If you held it, you could have got 130 pips. But again, like I said in the message, it's not a set strategy to use. Um, it's just better in your knowledge within the market to help identify and help understand sort of any small bit that you may not understand, and anything to help you understand the market a bit more. So that's all this is for. Um, but yeah, take it into consideration that it's not meant to be a full strategy in these. I've given you the full strategy of the fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, and yeah, it's just putting them into play now, and yeah. But another good thing to do is to journal your trades. So get yourself a book, and if you are doing your own trades for the moment while you're still learning, just trade on a demo account. There's no need to be trading with real money if you do not know what you're doing. Yeah, I get the money seems like a good thing, or you, you, people come into trading wanting a lot of money from it, but don't understand sort of the mental side of everything. And again, some people may come into it and become profitable off like a month of trading, and that's what I'm hoping for people that are seeing this. But again, it's just waiting and practicing and journaling every day. I'll finish what I'm doing and I write in a little book every trade I've won, every trade I've lost. I then write next to it why I've lost it, and at the end of the week I review all of them and look what my common mistake was, and I sort that problem out. Like last week, I figured out my entry zones were a few pips before they should have been, so I was rushing into a trade, and that's not how the market likes to act with people, or likes you to act with it. It's all about playing the mental game, because there's millions of strategies out there, not millions, probably thousands of strategies that many people use. People trade support and resistance, order blocks, fair value gaps, imbalances, anything under the sun, you name it, they probably do it. Now, all of those people that are profitable from all of this have got the correct mindset when trading. They they know when to take profit. They know when not to be greedy. They know when to accept the loss and stop trading for the day. So again, it's just being able to be patient with yourself and be patient with the market, and just understanding that your your head is the first place that everything goes to. The minute you lose a trade, you want to make that money back so quickly, and that's when you just begin losing more and more and more. Instead of being able to be patient with it and allowing for the time that it takes to make money from it, you can't come into the market and think, right, I want to make 10 grand today. Like, you don't set a number on anything. Fair enough if you've got millions of pounds or thousands of pounds in your account to trade with, then making 10,000 may not be as difficult as it may be if you've got a smaller account. But it's all about your risk management, being able to accept a loss, and being able to accept that you know you can make it back in the future. So that doesn't mean go over risk. Don't risk your whole account. Just trade it as you need to. Like, you don't want to be risking a whole account, because what's the point in that? You're wasting money at that point. It's it's like buying something you're never going to use, but there's more value to buying something you're never going to use. All you have to do is just understand that you need to be able to manage your risk. That is the main factor of all of this. And me saying, go buy yourself a book. Buy a book, get a pen, write everything you need to down, review your trades. Even the trades I send into this group, you can write it down. You can try to figure out why I took that trade. I'm not going to review every single trade I take, because I do take a lot of trades in a day. Even in a week, I take a lot of trades. So what I'm saying you must do is pick out a certain few of the trades I take or either you take, write them down in a book, figure out why I took them, why I didn't take them. If you can't find the reason why I took it, that trade probably lost. If there was news on during that trade, how did the news affect it? It's looking into the smaller parts to identify what is making everything go wrong. And I can tell you now that if I don't get enough sort of rest from the markets where I'm not looking at it 24/7, I'm gonna have a bad day. Like, my trades are not gonna be to the point that I want them to be, or they're not gonna be to a standard of where I'm making a good amount of pips. Like, sacrifices do have to be made, yes, but you don't ruin your body or you don't ruin your mindset over wanting to become rich quick. If you focus more on trying to learn trading instead of trying to become rich from trading, that's when you'll be able to sort of pick up the profits as you go along. And starting off with all of these videos, you just trade those fair value gap videos, identify what's what, tell me why I took what I took. That's when that is literally where your money is going to come. You need to write these down. You need to understand why I'm taking these trades. You need to understand why I'm winning these trades, why I'm losing these trades, or why I'm even closing early. It's a factor of identifying every little thing. Learn off my mistakes. Trade on demo account with your trades. Understand your trades. Why you may be losing your trades. And don't make that mistake again. Just keep it in a book. Don't lose it. I'm still using the same book from when I started trading. I haven't lost it. It's being kept with me the whole time. I can go through this book and find all of the trades I first ever took. Or I lie, the first trades I ever started journaling. And it's all because I decided to write it down. I know not to make those mistakes anymore. So, yeah. But again, trading is adapting around how you want to do it. So, take advice I give. Um, but yeah, that's all I really can say to it. It's just being able to identify when everything is going to come in. Oh, sorry. Just being able to identify when everything's going to come into play, why it's going to come into play. But for now, best thing to do, trade the fair value gaps, trade the inverse fair value gaps, journal them, write them down. It, that's what you have to do for now. Keep it short, plain and simple. If you're trading your account or you're trading on a demo account trying to learn for yourself, take one trade a day. Look to take it in New York session, which is around, starts at 1 p.m. London time. That's when New York session kicks in. That's when you want to be looking for all of those trades. And you identify the trades within that time bracket, it's good for you. Because you can see what happens during London session, try to understand where market's going to go, and from there you carry on. But again, journal everything, write it down, practice for yourself, and yeah, you should start seeing results. Just don't get attached to the money of it. Get attached to the part of you wanting to become a good trader, and then the money will come along with that.